Okay, we were discussing the NG chart. NG chart, right, is at a point of interest. I am just recording some things for the benefit of everyone. Is the point of interest is around 1.3, 1.2, right? That is why there is a point of interest on a weekly chart. Having said that, right now there is no space for us to go long. Not typically, this is a swing low, right? If it breaches, right, if it breaches this swing low, comes out and takes this point, right? इसका पीओआई वीकली चार्ट में अगर कहीं बनता है तो ही आप केवल मंथली चार्ट में भी होगा। ये मान के चलते हैं कि ये पीओआई होल्ड करेगा। सो देन इन अ 2 hour chart, if you see, breaks this low, tests this. This is the structure that it should form. It should take this out, form higher low, from something like this, a higher low, confirm low, goes up like this, then comes back down right here. This is where I would buy. So buying can be bought. There is no buying. At least for the charts that I am seeing, there is no buying. In fact, at every inducement rate, people will try to sell it. कहीं पे ये ऐसा structure है, यहाँ पे भी पहली बार जब जाएगा ना लोग इधर sell ही करेंगे 2.3 यहाँ पे hold करके consolidate करके एक breakout देते फिर वापस यहाँ पे आते तो भी buying. So NG for me is not a buying. This is how you determine whether there is a change of character.
Okay.
ठीक है.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cool. Now coming to Banknifty, right? See what the Banknifty chart is doing. Now this is actually breached this wick level for the day, right? And it's trading somewhere here, right? I mean 43.0430 say 42.950, right? Is an important support. If you get it in the second half, you may be able to take a trade on the long side, right? In between, when our Zoom session closed, right, and the recording was getting converted, right, there was a short trade which came here. I have personally taken this short, right here. If you see, I did not recommend it on the group because we have already, I mean, there are many calls which are floating, right? So I don't want people to get confused. ये जो एक zone बना था यहाँ पे, ये retest पे ना, there was a short for the target of is a retest. There was a short below this candle for a target of swing low 43.082, and the second target is 43.030, and third target is 42.950. Okay. This trade personally I have taken, but I have taken very less quantity. I have taken only 10% of the quantity. So even if I'm going to lose, I am not going to lose more than 0.2 to 0.3% of my profit. I had entered this trade at 200 and in fact, I have entered this trade at 207, 43,000 PE. Right, it is currently trading at 296. My stop loss was 20 points. I will exit this trade, but this was one of the trade which had happened. This happened during while I was resetting the Zoom, which I did not post this. But if you see, this had started. This took a support here, right, on the morning levels that we were looking at, and then it was again trying to. If it trades here, एक और एक bounce देता है ना towards 43,110, you have a place to put stop loss at 43,160. So 25-28 points का stop loss आप put में लेके आपको एक और एक put का trade मिल सकता है. keep eyes on 43,000 PE around 240, 250 if you get it. 15, 20 point the stop loss maybe you can take it. ठीक है?
Like this, if we look at a bit, if we expand our range right now and get into the 15-minute chart, there are chances that this can be a demand zone, right? I mean, it can be a flip zone because
We'll
earlier
have
this
to-
level was a resistance.
No, but the support rate first time it has already taken. So I'm not looking at this giving support second time.
Okay.
ठीक है? Guys, just keep your eyes open for this trade. If you get it around this zone, it will take a resistance and it can fall. If you get it around 4320, ये 50-60 पॉइंट का मूव होता है तब तक ये 248 250 पे आ जाएगा. एक बेरिश कैंडल मिलने को you have a 15-20 point stop loss that you can place. Go ahead and enter it. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. I guess that's it. For people who joined, and I wanted to give this trade and see if you guys can just make money. Try and take it.
Nilesh sir, एक question
Like just one thing, one more thing. I mean, we have been tracking this for.
We will discuss it separately. आप लोग को DM डालो ना because we have discussed it many times. There was another query. I have to leave somewhere. Battery is also out.
Okay. Absolutely fine.
Nilesh sir, मैं एक question पूछना चाह रहा था, like before we drop. So I have seen that whenever you give like such kind of setup, right? कि breakdown, retest, breakdown, या breakout, retest, breakout, you set a context. But what I've seen is context usually आप जैसे 15-minute day high, day low से देखते हो. Also I've seen sometimes you take trend line into consideration, making like previous day का trend line आ रहा है, उससे support या based on that level you check for retest and then again breakout. So like can you tell us like what are some important things that you keep in mind to set the context and based on that you take a call?
Context is based on three things. Trend, एक तो liquidity कहाँ पे है, दूसरा market का trend कहाँ पे है, and तीसरा है कि components rate साथ में कैसे चल रहे हैं. ठीक है, ये तीनों चीज आपको जब एक direction में मिलती है ना तो then we can actually look at it and then take a trade. Context right मेरे लिए सबसे important है liquidity, right? Liquidity अगर मुझे मिलती है या दिखती है तो मुझे वो ट्रेड लेने में कंफर्मेशन ज्यादा मिलता है. So I generally
और
see
जैसे
right
अभी
and
current
trend
वाला
line.
sorry जो current scenario आपने अभी बताया, like आपने ये zone draw किया, how you identified this? What was the reason? Like I think this is a liquidity, right, that you identified.
Yeah, there is a liquidity which is there now. It has supported more than 2-3 times, right? Now I'm expecting it, if it comes back to 43,120, I'm expecting it to come down and take it out and straight touch 42,920 for the short side.
Okay.
ये trigger हो गया है 200 and here just wait now. If you get a trade on the short side, right, you should enter the position. I am still waiting. एक जैसे bearish candle बनता है इसमें I will enter the trade.
And for bearish candle आप smaller time frame पे देख रहे हो, right?
Yeah, 5 minutes, 15 minutes में चार्ट है, आपको 1 या 3 मिनट में देखना पड़ेगा.
Can you show us some live example right now? Like what are you looking in that smaller time frame?
ये जोन पे मैं 1 मिनट 3 मिनट में या 1 मिनट में जैसे बेरिश कैंडल बन के इसके नीचे आता है 4310 के नीचे आई विल टेक इट.
Okay, thank you sir.
ठीक है, cool. Guys, I have to leave for somewhere. I just thought I will conclude the NG thing and discuss it. You can share if there are any doubts, right, just send us a DM and we'll try to answer. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.